What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is TDS Darth Wage back at you with another video yet again. And in this video, I was wanting to give my thoughts on the Battle on Scarif update. Right now, I currently have a friend of mine, Data, in the party. What's up, Data?
What's up, guys? How you doing? Also here to give some of my own opinions on this so-called update.
Right.
Continue.
Alright, so let's go ahead and see what they are saying about this update. We're back for a transmission. The Age of Rebellion is still upon us, headlined by blah blah blah. Okay, Age of Rebellion, Supremacy, and Instant Action. The list of Supremacy planets for the Age of Rebellion is spearheaded by the return of Scarif, a planet we know you're incredibly excited to venture back into. Joining Scarif will also be a series of blah blah blah. Rebellion locations: Hoth, Death Star 2, Tatooine, and Yavin 4. Okay. Co-op. Okay, so far just Supremacy, Instant Action, co-op. So yeah, there's that. Those I'm not instant. You know, whenever it comes to this co-op, I never really heard anybody ever request it. You know, that's like just something they gave to us without reason.
You know what it is? It's them setting up they're setting up options for offline play and like other offline game modes. So when they end this game's life, there's shit to play still.
Dude,
that's what they're doing.
Like, they could have just went on ahead and gave us what everybody's been requesting: private matches, custom games. But no, they're gonna give us this. They're gonna give us this stupid co-op and this instant action and arcade and a bunch of shit that nobody really wants or likes. Some people might like it, but whatever. Okay.
They're like making stuff that the devs like. It's like,
right.
Like playing this. You
like,
shit too.
Yeah, like what they did with BB-8 and BB-9E. Nobody wanted them, but they're like, fuck you, we're putting them in the game. Because, well, in the new trilogy, there really was no other characters to put in. But anyway, moving on to the Crate Heroes versus Villains. So let me read this. It says, Heroes versus Villains will be receiving a new planet in April, as the battle between dark and light reaches the salty mineral planet of Crate. This is one of our most requested Heroes vs. Villains locations to date, so it's really exciting to be bringing it to the game mode. The combat area will be focused inside the main hangar, with the blast doors open, letting in the sunset outside. Well, that's nice. But, I mean, I am happy to see a new map. Well, an old map, but you get what I mean. It's nice to see more maps coming to Heroes vs. Villains. However, sadly, this is going to be the final update to the game. You know, I find that so funny that this is going to be the final update to the game when just in December, I believe it was December, they said they're going to continue support for the rest of this year of 2020. And now, here they are talking about, oh no, this is our final update. You know, right at the same time that they're getting rid of Battlefield 5, that they're dropping support for Battlefront 2.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I bought this game back in December, around the time they said they were they're gonna keep continuing the support for this game, but they fucking just said they're gonna end it, man. It's over. It's over.
It is.
This just proves how incompetent fucking DICE is as the developers. They ruin games. They ruin franchises. It's terrible. Seriously.
Yeah, so
also another thing, another point, sorry to interrupt you, but another point. How long was Scarif in the game for? Wasn't Scarif in the game code since the beginning of the game's release?
You know, even on a better topic, it's still involving the Scarif update. You know what I find so funny is that in Battlefront 2015, They ended. They dropped support for the game on the Scarif update in the 2015 Battlefront, and now here they are dropping support for Battlefront 2 on the same fucking update.
Is that a coincidence, or
That almost sounds like it was planned. You know?
Let's be honest. EA isn't giving them any more money to support this game. They're like, we can't do anything more. This is
probably. I mean, well, dude, I'll get into that in a minute. All right, moving on. Trooper appearances. I don't really give a fuck about trooper appearances. We already have enough as is, but okay. Hero appearances. Okay, cool. We know that many of you have been requesting new appearances for heroes and villains in the game, which is why we'll be rounding out April with a selection of brand new heroes. Darth Maul has been a hero who, in terms of new appearance requests, has consistently been one of the most prominent, which is why we're incredibly excited to announce that he will have an appearance based on Star Wars Rebels available to him, complete with robotic legs. Right now it's showing an image
picture
of the new Darth Maul, or and I'm just gonna be honest. This Darth Maul looks like ass. It looks like pure shit. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Terrible. The legs are so bulky.
I mean, I really don't mind the legs so much, but it's literally a fucking Darth Maul in some fucking shorts and a tight ass shirt. I know what people are saying, that they got it from the Clone Wars. Yes, they did, but you know what? I want to talk about that when it comes to Darth Maul. I want to say this. The modders have made better skins than the fucking developers did. They showed us what a hooded Darth Maul would look like, which looked absolutely badass. They gave us a shirtless Maul with organic legs. They gave us a shirtless Maul with mechanical legs. They gave us the Mandalorian legs, the Mandalorian robotic legs. We've seen what they
also give the one from Solo. They did that one as well.
Yeah. There's so many, in this game, Darth Maul should have had just about as many skins as Han Solo. There's so many different... I mean, come on, dude. If you really think about it, whenever it comes to Chewbacca, they gave him a fucking Band-Aid on his arm and called it a new skin, for fuck's sake. And you're telling me...
They put a fucking band on his arm and called it a day.
Yeah, really. And you're telling me they couldn't have gave us, a shirtless Maul with organic legs, and then the mechanical legs, and then the hooded Maul, and you're telling me... Out of all that shit that's happened in Clone Wars, you're telling me that they couldn't give us any of those?
I swear to God, the one mod that someone made for Maul, where he doesn't have a shirt on, he has the robot legs. They're goddamn
yeah.
They're meshes from Super Battle Droid legs, and it's like, what the hell? He literally took stuff from in the game and made a mesh of it. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Right. Alright, so let's look at the new Rey skin. Alright, Rey Skywalker. How many, I got a real question as well. How many times are we going to get a fucking skin of Rey's scavenger, just slightly altered? I'm looking at this. Don't get me wrong. I do love the new lightsaber look. That's about it. I mean, if you look at this, her Jedi appearance.
The lightsaber also sounds different.
Yeah, but if you notice, if you were on Battlefront 2 right now, and you went to Rey's Jedi skin, and then you go to this skin, the Rey Skywalker skin, it's literally the same fucking skin with a different color lightsaber. It's literally the same shit with a different lightsaber color.
Actually, hold up. Let me correct you. The arms don't have extra bandages on them.
Oh,
that's about it.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
I'm so happy.
Holy shit, dude! Like, she has a couple extra armbands. Wow, amazing.
Wow.
Alright, moving on from Rey. Alright, Palpatine from Rise of Skywalker. You know, out of all the skins in the game, I would have to say, well, he not only does it look the best, but it actually makes sense. Since the Emperor Palpatine nerf, it has never been the true Emperor Palpatine. His ass is so easy to kick right now, it's not even funny. And I don't give a fuck what nobody says. You know, so right now, in Rise of the Skywalker, spoilers for whoever did not get to see it yet, and if you did not get to see it yet, then what the fuck are you doing? But, anyway, this Emperor Palpatine in Rise of the Skywalker was not actually Emperor Palpatine. It had the essence of Emperor Palpatine in it, but Emperor Palpatine in Rise of the Skywalker was a cloned body, which means that he was not capable of using his 100% true potential. So, from now on, in this game, since the Palpatine nerf, I will never take this fucking skin off, because I refuse to believe that the true Emperor could get his ass kicked so easily by just about everybody in the fucking game. So this skin was an absolute must-have, in my opinion.
I totally agree with you on that for one. I will do the same.
Because this Emperor Palpatine that we have in Battlefront 2 is nowhere near the true potential of Emperor Palpatine, you know, in his prime, or even, you know, the original trilogy. He's nowhere near that.
I'm gonna add to you on that point there. Didn't Kathleen Kennedy, I don't even want to talk about what she is. We all know who she is. You're watching a Star Wars video. You know who Kathleen Kennedy is.
You can't fucking watch Star Wars and not know who that bitch is. The Force is female.
This was done before. This was done before. Like in Legends. She has gone around in interviews and talked about, we don't have books, we don't have comics, we don't have 1,000-page novels to go off of. We're making our own content here.
Right.
Our own stories. Bull fucking shit.
Yeah, really.
Bullshit.
No, the thing that got me the most was she was over here talking about the Force is female. There's not enough female this and that. And I'm like, bitch, Star Wars is one of the most diverse fucking franchises you can get other than Star Trek. Get the fuck out of here.
There's always been prominent female protagonists in
Dude,
Star Wars.
like, Ahsoka is one of my most favorite fucking characters. And she was like Anakin's apprentice.
Heads up, everybody. Princess Leia. You know how in the OG Star Wars there was only 3 Force users, or 4 actually, including Palpatine? Yeah, and they're all male because there was only 4 of them at the time.
Right.
And Leia was Force sensitive, but still, it's the Force. The Star Wars has always been female prominent. And I don't know where they got that from.
Right, but anyway, I'll go ahead and get off of that one because
let's move to another topic.
That's more of a controversial topic that a lot of people would get butthurt if discussing it with me. You know, so
exactly.
Yeah, there's a lot of Rey fans, Kylo fans, and dumbasses out there. All right,
Reylo fans.
Yeah, really. All right, so the next part of it is talking about damage increase messaging. We are adding in-game messaging for damage increase and how it relates to damage decrease. You can suffer a damage increase from 2 sources today. BB-8's resistance backing ability and Dooku's exposed weakness ability. Pause. You know, I think everybody by now knows when they're under Dooku's exposed weakness ability.
Or BB-8's spin attack as well.
You're gonna be, your entire fucking screen changes color to let you know, for one. Your movement speed is slowed. And occasionally you get stuck in the Palpatine bug. Occasionally. Not all the time, but sometimes in Dooku's exposed weakness, you will get stuck and be forced to just stand there while the ability exposed weakness is on you. And there ain't shit you can do about it. Having a damage increase on yourself means that you take more than normal damage from any damage source. Well, no shit. You know, I'm surprised this even has to be said. You know, I thought it would be obvious by now, but anyway, damage increase is messaged in-game in the same 3 elements as damage decrease. Above head, when looking at a friend or enemy, blah blah blah, this icon is always red. When looking at an enemy, you will only ever see the increase or the decrease icon in this placement. Hit indicators, the animation is always red and same shit. Player health. When looking at your own health bar at the bottom of your screen, icons will be shown to the left of your health number for the duration of any damage increase and or damage decrease. So you will see both the increase and the decrease icon in this placement. The colors of these icons in this placement change to show the net effect. You take more damage, increase icon red, and decrease icon is gray. You take less damage, increase icon is gray, decrease icon is yellow. Okay.
Sounds like an update for the type of people who watches the anime.
You know, so far from what I'm seeing, there's more effort being put in the fucking in the HUD and the UI than there is the actual game. I mean, I know it's a part of the actual game. I'm just saying, like, at this point, you know, UI and HUD is the least of everybody's concerns. At this point.
Can I follow you up on that?
Go ahead.
Maybe EA has gotten tired of DICE and their stupid decision making with this game in particular, and has stopped funding them, because you can clearly see they're not focusing on the real problems of the game. They're just focusing on irrelevant things.
No,
they're just updating this game so they can stop updating it.
All they have been focused on is bringing more players to the game. They're like, oh look, we got the new trilogy in the game. Everybody comes crowding in. You know, but they don't ever fix the actual fucking issues that really need to be fixed in the game. Like I mentioned about Dooku's exposed weakness, forcing people to stand in place until the damn ability's over with.
It's ridiculous.
You know, and now that they're not updating the game no more, I'll get into the patch notes whenever I get to it. But for now, hold on. Explosion damage reduction design. The bodyguard star card keeps its name but has a new description to reflect the new design. The gameplay effect changes to when at critical health below 30%, you gain X% overall damage reduction. The amount of damage reduction scales with star card rarity. In other words, from low tier to you know, epic tier, legendary tier, whatever, you know, the purple star card. Anyway, the critical health level is already messaged in-game by an audio filter. This is all irrelevant shit. Okay, release notes. Features. Scarif added as a new playable map on co-op mission Supremacy, instant action, heroes versus villains, and hero showdown. They actually put it in Showdown.
It's on Showdown.
That's a surprise.
I was waiting not to hear that.
That's actually a surprise. And you know what?
That is a surprise to me too.
Just a pause mentioning Showdown. You know what's really going to be bullshit now that they're no longer supporting the game? Is now you are going to be forced in Hero Showdown to play as a blaster character, even if you do not want to, because there's not enough lightsaber characters in the game. You know, you got 3 rounds, 2 characters each, 2, 4, 6, and there's only 5 lightsaber users. You're still going to be forced to use a blaster for at least 1 round.
Hear that, folks? That's
right.
The truth right fucking there. You have to get good with the blaster if you're on light side. Either way you're fucked. Seriously.
Yeah, because I'm sorry, but light side blasters in comparison to Emperor Palpatine is no comparison. Yeah, they can damage Palpatine and kill Palpatine, but what I'm trying to get at is Emperor Palpatine has the movement of a lightsaber hero. That's what I'm saying.
Seriously. He's a very agile character, surprising for being a old asshole.
Right. So let's see. Supremacy and instant action are now available in Age of Rebellion. That's nice. New missions, attack. New missions, attack, and missions defend modes added under instant action. I don't care about it. Instant action or co-op. Crates is now available on Heroes vs. Villains and Hero Showdown, which is nice. New episode inspired appearances for Rey, Kylo Ren, and Emperor Palpatine are now available to all players. New appearances for Darth Maul and Rey are available to unlock through milestones. Wow. You know, out of all this time, everybody has been saying, give us something to spend our credits on. And now, all they keep doing is giving us fucking milestones.
You know, me and Wage had a conversation like 2 days or 3 days before this game that the update came out. And he said, what did you say, Wage?
I don't know.
This man said, I swear to God, they're gonna release these skins under some stupid milestone. And what did they do?
Yeah, I did say that a while back. I said that like, what, a month ago? Yeah, I said that like a month ago or something.
But I remember you saying that. But they did, and that's what you get.
Right. Alright, the quality of life. Vehicle units are added as AI players on certain maps on co-op and instant action missions. Geonosis, Kashyyyk, Naboo, blah blah blah. Anyway, previously map-specific appearances for the Galactic Empire troops are now available as selectable appearances across Age of Rebellion maps. Cosmetic items that were previously available to unlock through events are now available to unlock through milestones. Yay. The first, okay. The first, there's no need for fucking credits at this point. What's the point of stacking credits? You're not going to have anything to spend them on. Anyway.
What, you're going to spend them on old skins that's been in the game for the last 2 years?
You're just going to spend them on fucking trooper skins, and that's it. Once you buy all those and the emotes, there's literally nothing left to spend them on.
God, they're making us want to play the goddamn Supremacy mode so much, like they're trying to force it down our throats, like, ugh.
Yeah, so far, all I've primarily heard about is Supremacy, instant action, and co-op.
I don't care about those. I don't play those. I play for Heroes versus Villains.
Right.
Jesus Christ. Why make an in-depth lightsaber combat system and not use it? And just break the fuck out of it. What a waste of potential this game was.
Dude, what the fuck is it with all these UI HUD options? Like, all that is not even that's not even the biggest things that need to be addressed. It's just shit. It's just them throwing shit in the game to say they're doing something. Like,
exactly.
Really. Like, UI, new HUD options added. Options preview a new window with a visual representation of each setting. Damage increase message on or off. Capture progress on or off. Name tags default, no outline, no background. Health and icon. I mean, if you're trying to make a video and make it look like a movie or something, yeah, I guess. But that's about it. Let's see. Objective style.
What's the point in doing that? We can't even make movies in this game. They didn't add private matches.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to do that whenever you don't give us one of the most requested fucking things that's been here for the longest time ever. But okay.
And was in the last game.
Objective style, objective at screen edge, objective at screen zone and focus, and star card shuffle at spawn. If people don't want you to see their what their star cards are, then you have the option to hide them, basically.
That's stupid. You shouldn't be able to do
It's
that.
pointless. That's, it's just dumb. Like, we don't need that. That's not what we need. Weapon hints on and off.
You want to know something funny? That in those patch notes, they talked a heavy bit about collision. There was goddamn collision issues on the new Ray skin already.
Yeah. High contrast
Jesus.
slider to improve readability. Commander portrait tutorial. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Other changes. Kill message. Legacy change to the score feed disappears at the same time as the kill message. Scoreboard now shows planet and current game mode. Game mode bar visual updates. Like I said, it's just a bunch of fucking UI changes. Anyway, finally, hero changes. We are finally getting to the hero changes. Because
Jesus
they're
Christ.
still in the game. Alright, let's see. Based on
We like our heroes.
Based on his new era appropriate appearance, Emperor Palpatine alongside Chewbacca is now available as player-controlled and AI heroes on Age of Resistance era maps of Supremacy, Instant Action, and Co-op. Boy, is it me or did they completely say fuck Galactic Assault?
Yeah, they literally said fuck Galactic Assault. The Galactic Assault.
Like,
Galactic
dude.
Assault. I can't speak. I'm dying right now.
Right.
Jesus.
Well, they said they
That was
fucked.
like
Dude, they screwed GA so hard, man. Like,
the
Supremacy's
actual
been...
good players of that.
Like, dude, Supremacy's
actually
been
was
getting
dedicated to
all the fucking love. And I don't like that game mode very much because it takes so fucking long to play one match.
I like GA because it's a lot funner and I can use vehicles. Like, what's the dealio?
Okay. Fixed an issue that would cause headshot damage when hitting certain heroes in the right side forearm as a hero. So basically, the hitbox, they had the hitbox so huge that you could shoot their shoulder and get a fucking headshot out of it.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Does that count? Did that count for all characters?
Anybody with a blaster basically could shoot any character in the shoulder and it would count as a headshot, basically, in the right side forearm. Oh, no, the right side forearm, my bad. So their hitbox was that fucking huge.
What a mistake.
Right. Blaster heroes who can use a scope on their weapons now go in full first-person view and do not stay in third-person anymore. This changes where the blaster shot comes from, improving the experience. This is just something that should have been done at launch.
In the game the first time. Yeah.
Yeah, this is something...
God damn it, dude.
Yeah, this is something that should have been here at the launch of the game. Like, I don't get how you fuck up a scope. It's literally just an ADS or an aim down sight. But okay. Based on his new era appropriate appearance, Darth Maul alongside Yoda is now available as player-controlled and AI heroes on Age of Rebellion era maps of Supremacy, Instant Action, and co-op missions. Once again, no GA. And, yeah.
Fuck a GA, honestly. Fuck.
Alright.
That sucks.
Dash abilities for all heroes and reinforcements. These are now following the direction of the camera instead of the character model. This applies to the below abilities. This is I'm so glad that they did this because I said this like so long ago. Like if you go into my old Battlefront 2 playlist, there's a video. I forgot the name of the video, but it's one of my Darth Maul videos. And I was talking about this very same thing that was an issue with Darth Maul's lightsaber combat, where whenever you do a spin attack and quickly do a 180 with high sensitivity, the camera, you could be looking, like if you want to spin attack behind somebody and then quickly spin attack again and from where you left off at, the camera, Darth Maul's ability will not keep up with the camera. I said this a long time ago. But now they have...
Darth Maul main, I can agree with you on that one. It never did.
Yeah. So now Rey's dash strike will now follow the camera. Obi-Wan's defensive rush will now follow the camera. Han Solo's shoulder charge, BB-8's rolling charge, Grievous's claw rush, First Order Jet Trooper, Jet Tackle, and Avician Gunner charge. All of those abilities will now follow the camera appropriately.
That is kind of good news.
Yeah, that's actually a good thing because, you know, that's funny though, because it's not even mentioning Darth Maul in this.
Seriously.
I'm looking at the dash abilities for all heroes and reinforcements, and they're saying that this is going to be applied for all of these abilities, but yet Darth Maul's spin attack is not mentioned in this section of the update. So hold on. So are you telling me that
this doesn't apply for him?
That this does not apply for him? Yeah, exactly. You said it for me. I don't know. I'll just have to find out in game.
I was about to say, we're just gonna have to find out in game.
Alright, BB-8 and BB-9E changes. Fixed an issue with BB-8's twist milestone not tracking score accurately.
Who cares about fucking milestones on a goddamn droid character nobody wanted in the first place?
I don't know. Fixed an issue where BB-9E's charge-up ability would not lead to reduction of cooldown times on allies. So basically, all this time, BB-9E's charge-up ability has been 100% useless.
Well,
wow.
The droids have been, the whole time they were released, they have been, let me hear it, 110% useless.
Nah, BB-9E is actually really fucking irritating with the right players.
Play against, right?
Yeah, it's really bullshit.
Usually kick them around.
I'm really surprised that they have BB-9E with the capability to stun people with a standard attack. It's really bullshit. And it fucks people. It fucks lightsaber combat over 100%. Any concept of lightsaber combat in a 4v4 out the fucking window with BB-9E in the picture.
Yeah, not happening.
All right.
Just a sweat game at that point.
Right. Leia Organa fixed an issue where Leia's thermal detonator's ability could go in cooldown prematurely before all detonators are thrown. So basically, if you threw one or two, sometimes the ability would automatically go on cooldown, preventing you from using your third grenade.
Yeah. It would happen. Apologies. My apologies. Yeah, that happened to me in game. I've had that happen multiple times. Like, I'd throw like one grenade and then have to wait for like fucking 20 seconds to throw the other two. And it's like, are you serious?
Right. They updated Leia Organa's hero description to mention thermal detonators instead of flash grenades. Hold on. So you're telling me, like, when did Leia's update come out?
Back around what, December? Early January?
Early January, I think. I could be mistaken, but so you're telling me here it is late April, and they're just now changing the description of Leia's thermal detonators. So
was that?
See, that's what I'm talking about with these developers, dude. This is something that should have been fixed whenever Leia's update came out. I don't get how you could give her a new ability without even updating the fucking description for it. I just
how
don't.
lazy are you guys?
Like, really, dude, that is so lazy. And then
That's like them releasing a new fucking lightsaber hero or tweaking another lightsaber ability and not telling us that it's been tweaked and not telling what his new ability is. That's fucking so stupid.
Right.
I hate that shit.
And then they fixed an issue where Leia's shield would not heal anyone when outside the player's line of sight. Wow. So there was moments in Leia's shield that it wouldn't even heal anybody unless the players were in line of sight. Allies.
That makes no sense.
Allies,
that makes no sense as a fucking bug. How do you make that a bug? Allies as well. What the hell?
I don't know. Okay, Chewbacca fixed an issue where Chewbacca could do melee attacks in midair after after activating Charge Slam. So basically, as always, as always, they found out that somebody in the game was exploiting a bug to do more damage than intended by being able to use the Charge Slam and attack in midair at the same time or something like that.
Interesting.
So Chewbacca's Charge Slam ability will be less likely to be triggered when Chewbacca falls from small heights. Okay, but it can still be used, so I don't.
Yeah, if I fall off like a plateau, I can still use it if I'm hitting the ground. That's stupid.
Fixed an issue where Chewbacca's goggle lenses in the Vander heist appearance would not be visible in the collection screen. Wow. They can't... See, this is what I'm talking about. They can't even get a fucking collection screen correct. They can't
Imagine them doing a third game.
Like, how do you fuck that up? It's literally just a character model standing there doing nothing. And you fuck that, and you can't even get that right.
It's like a statue. It's a model, for Christ's sakes. How are the model people not doing that? How are the modeling department are not doing their jobs properly? How are you not doing your jobs? You're getting paid money. I understand there's an epidemic going on, but still.
I did not have high... I'm just going to say it. I did not have high expectations for this update. Simply because... because... I really didn't. Because you got to think about it. If they were doing terrible at the studio, like this, if they were doing garbage in the studio, what makes you think we're going to get a blessing when they're doing it from their home?
Yeah, it's more of a better reason for them to just be terrible at their job.
Right. Now they have an excuse to be lazy. Now they have an excuse to give us a shit update. Well, we could have did better, but the COVID-19 thing and yeah, that's our excuse this time for bringing such a shit update. Alright, fixed an issue where Chewbacca's Charge Slam animation would be interrupted when jumping over an uneven surface during the ability's duration. Oh, okay, I know what they're talking about. Basically, for example, on Jakku the Graveyard, if you activated Chewie's Charge Slam while trying to go up,
little sand dune?
Yeah. And if you activated it then or something like that, it would it would cancel the ability or something like that.
Yeah, it'd fuck you over.
Yeah, it would screw you over and cause you to get killed. Once again, they can't even get map geometry correct, and that's not even mentioned so far. So,
we're gonna have to check out Scarif and see how that looks.
Yeah, I know. After I make this video, I'm probably going to get a video of it. But let's continue on through the fixes.
Notes.
I was about to say bugs, but fixes.
Yeah.
All right. Boba Fett.
Quote unquote.
fixed an issue where Boba Fett could disable the blaster weapon of targets that aren't concussed when shooting behind them. So, you're telling me that Boba Fett all this time was able to simply shoot people and disable their weapon just by simply shooting them in the ass?
I like how I start to fucking get good with Boba after they I didn't even know that was a thing with Boba Fett.
I didn't either.
That's ridiculous.
I never saw it
That's
concuss.
ridiculous.
I never experienced that bug personally. I would have loved, when using Boba Fett, the very few times I do use him, I would have loved to abuse the shit out of that. But anyway.
That's what I was implying too.
Alright, Ray fixed a visual issue where Ray's mouth would not move during her emotes or voice lines. See what I mean, dude? Once again, this is proof that these developers suck ass and everybody defends them to no end. Once again, they can't even get a fucking emote correct. They can't even get a fucking voice line correct. Come on.
Note on emotes. What's with all the new skins? And we still have the same 4 fucking emotes for every fucking character, and they're just dog shit. There's a couple good ones, but still, they're just absolute trash.
Well, I do like...
They can't do anything right.
I do like Darth Maul's emotes.
I like Darth Maul's, I like Kylo's, I like Palpatine's, I like Vader's, Anakin's, Obi's, and Luke's, and everyone else's is just...
Like,
okay.
I would have to say, like, one of my favorite emotes in this game would be Darth Maul's I Sense Your Fear emote.
Yeah, he spins the lightsaber. I like that one a lot.
Yeah, I like that.
That's my favorite. I can combo that into my moves when I play that game.
Same. Alright. Captain Phasma improved the animation improved the animation of Captain Phasma's staff strikes. So they made her staff strikes even better now. Which is good, but right now the current issue with Phasma, there should have been a fucking nerf to her droid. Alright?
No matter what will happen, people will not fucking pay attention and destroy the droid. They will never do that.
No, people in this game are dumb as hell. Like, I watched this one Obi-Wan player, trying to redirect shots back at Captain Phasma instead of trying to redirect the shots into the droid. It's just...
And people wonder why you don't play heroes versus villains anymore with randoms.
Yeah, because randoms will get you killed. They will not help you.
Experience.
But no, anyway, what they need to do with Captain Phasma is make it to where Captain Phasma's droid no longer regenerates health. It's a fucking droid. It's not like it's not like a droid. It's not a R2D2. It's not a fucking C3PO. It's not a it's not a BB-8 or a BB-9E. It's a fucking droid that literally just sits there as a sentry turret with stunning capabilities. and
she's allowed having that turret because she's a female.
Well, I don't know about all that, but the droid being able to take damage, I'm fine with. But being able to regenerate health all the way back to full is just a bit ridiculous, in my opinion. Like, I don't mind them improving the animation of her staff strikes at all. If anything, I would love it if they would just rework Phasma. But now, since this is the last update, we know that Phasma is going to be bullshit in this game to the very end. Great, thank you, DICE.
It's 100% confirmed that they're ending the cycle on this game, correct? Like, they say in the notes?
Yeah. Alright, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Obi-Wan Kenobi improved audio effects for Obi-Wan's restrictive mind trick ability, because audio effects was everybody's biggest concern about Obi-Wan. Right. Yeah. Once again, as I said, once again, they can't even get audio voice effects, audio lines, emotes. They can't get shit right. Alright,
I totally agree with you.
Lando Calrissian fixed an issue where Lando's weapon would heat up even when shooting during the Super Success minigame. In other words, the Super Success cooldown whenever your stamina meter turns yellow, letting you know that you can shoot, until that meter runs out. Basically, before this update, your gun would still overheat even whenever in the Super Success cooldown state.
That's just dumb.
Yeah. So, boy.
When your gun's not supposed to overheat, it overheats.
Yeah. You can't even get gameplay mechanics correct. Bosk improved VFX to better show the range of Bosk's proximity mines on various terrains.
That's good, actually. Because sometimes those fuckers are hard to see, besides the indicator on your screen.
I've had no issue ever finding them, but
I've had sometimes. But like when a boss is near, you usually know he has his mines down. So I totally get that.
Right. Okay, Kylo Ren fixed an issue where Kylo Ren's freeze while a player is performing a roll or dash would invert the direction of the movement upon the player being able to move. Thank God! That was so fucking irritating, dude. For the longest time. I have been saying that for so long that it's so bullshit that Kylo's...
Just roll away.
No, whenever you are a lightsaber hero, Kylo gets a freeze on you, like you could try to dash forward to go behind him, and the damn ability would invert your controls and still force you to dodge backwards, no matter what. That was so dumb, dude. So I'm glad to see that gone. I'm just wondering what other bullshit it's going to cause now that they fixed it.
Probably a bunch of heap of trouble, but yeah, that glitch, holy fuck. I'm happy that's gone.
Alright, fixed a clipping issue on Kylo Ren's power of the Darkness victory pose. Okay, so they couldn't even get a victory pose correct.
I'm gonna look at that emote as we speak.
General Grievous fixed an issue that would cause General Grievous's abilities to be interrupted by abilities and melee attacks of other players. Well, it's about time. We've only been pissed off at that forever. And that was something that was fixed, and that was something that was already fixed, and then they fucked it up again, and now they're fixing it again. Like, how do you keep fucking things up? It's like they're doing it on purpose to intentionally fix something, fuck it up, and fix it all over again, and be like, yeah, we're hard at work, man.
Yeah, just for the purpose of fixing something, just to show EA that they're trying to do something. Yeah, fuck them.
Just to make it look like they give a fuck about the game. So, anyway, fixed an issue that would allow the player to trigger the Unrelenting Advance ability twice, causing Grievous to repeat the animation endlessly. And it did not repeat the animation endlessly. You could dodge out of it, but yeah, that was one of the biggest issues General Grievous has, other than, well, Unrelenting Advance is nearly useless at this point.
Exactly.
Like, its only good quality that it had was draining stamina, and then they took that away and called it a bug, even though, it was there since the launch of the character, and until not long ago, they changed that.
Let's be real, and in a realistic standpoint, if Grievous is consistently spinning his lightsabers over and over again, and you keep attacking him, that would drain your stamina. You're trying to break through an invincible block. You can't get through that, right?
Oh!
And you're hitting at it. It makes sense.
Hey, game mode and map changes. Fixed an issue that could cause a player to be inaccurately kicked out of a session due to being idle.
Awesome.
Nice. That was a much needed change.
Awesome.
So
I've had that happen to me a couple times.
So they are bringing some good changes. Just, yeah, they are addressing some good issues so far. So, this may be good. This may be a good update. I mean, how is it that you could make a better update at home than you can at the fucking studio?
Studio makes no sense.
I don't get it. But okay. Co-op missions, don't care. Instant action, okay. Heroes versus villains. Fixed a visual issue where backdrop starfighters would occasionally be seen flying through Death Star 2 on Heroes versus Villains. Okay, I've never really noticed, but... Wait, actually, I think I did once. I think I did see that,
Yeah,
but...
actually, yeah, you're seeing, like, ships that weren't supposed to be there.
Yeah, and it would, like, at the... what is it? At the intro to the match, it would like block your whole character selection as a team.
Weird.
Yeah, alright, Heroes Showdown. Fixed an issue where the audio for the activation of Darkside Lightsaber on the intro of Heroes Showdown would be delayed. I'm glad they fixed that. You know, it only took them...
annoying.
It only took them since, you know, all the way up to 2020 to fix that small issue. Alright, fixed an issue where hero voice lines could be heard during the Hero Showdown intro. Okay, that's been here since 2017, and it took them until...
Sounds like it wasn't a bug.
And it took them until 2020 to fix that.
Okay.
Okay, map changes, don't really care about. Changes to class special units. Well, you already know I don't play that shit, so I don't really care. Alright, let's see what else is there. Vehicles, don't care. Weapons.
You know what really sucks? All the shit I've grinded for on this game doesn't really matter anymore because now it's all milestones. Awesome.
Hey, check this out. You know, this is the final update, right?
Right.
And at the bottom it says known issues. So even though this is the final update, they still know there's more issues with the game.
What, guys?
Wrong announcers can be heard by the player when transitioning between round phases of any game mode while using a hero newly introduced to the era. Darth Maul in Age of Rebellion. The appearances of AI-controlled clone troopers on the Republic attack cruiser on instant action and co-op missions are incorrectly set to Phase 1. And I'm sure there will be... And I'm sure there's going to be more issues. But considering some of the fixes that I saw, like with Kylo Ren inverting your controls and Grievous's abilities being canceled, you know, I will give this update a fair chance. I will. I'll give it a fair chance because those were some really huge fucking issues.
Yeah, those were some pretty big issues. I can agree on that one.
Yeah. Okay, so like I said, I'll give them a fair chance. They gave us 2 new maps. They gave us some much-needed bug fixes. You know, but they gave us some skins. I guess you could call them skins.
What, 3 or 4? 2 of them are for Ray.
Right. I guess... Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, that's basically all for the Scarif update, so let me know what you think in the comment section down below. If you like this video, then please give me a like, comment, subscribe, share the video, hit that notification bell, and I will catch you in my next video.
Take her easy, guys.